That one pager, that sheet that's going to explain everything about your system and your product and convince buyers to actually close? Guess what? It doesn't work. Let's talk about it. Hey, it's Matt. I help software companies accelerate their close rate, increase their revenue, and boost their valuation so that they can eventually exit for a whole ton of money. And along the way, you can make a ton of cash selling and closing a lot of deals. Now, today we're going to talk about the one pager, that sheet that you send out to your prospects to give them an overview of your company and why it doesn't work. Now, before we get into that, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Hit that subscribe button and then hit the little bell next to it. That way you're going to be notified about anything that comes up, any new tips and advice that I give. You'll have it right in your inbox so you know that you can take action on it. Also, if this is something that helps you, like the video. If you like that, not only does that help me get this out to more people, but it also shows me this is good stuff, things that is helping you that you can take action on, you can get better at. So absolutely hit that like button. Now, we're talking about the one pager. And this came because one of my clients told me that they are working on their one pager and it's taken them a long time. And so if you don't know, a one pager is basically a document. You put it together. It explains all about your system and your tool and the solution and everything so that somebody can get a look at it and say, yes, this is the product that we need. But there's a big problem with it. And the one pager is primarily used after you demo. Maybe you demo your main contact, then they have to take it to the team, usually a higher up, usually a decision maker. They take it to them, they explain everything, but the explanation's hard, so they actually just show them the one pager. And the goal is that the one pager is going to convince that decision maker that, wow, this is everything we've ever wanted. But it doesn't work. And it's because nobody sells as well as you. Nobody sells your product as well as you do. So if you think that a document, some PDF you put together is going to sell your product to a decision maker who has a lot on their plate and a lot of priorities, you're mistaken. That one pager is not going to do much. You need to get in front of the decision maker. You need to be in the room having the conversation with them. When I say in the room, I mean on video if that's what you're doing, or in the room if you're in person. Either way, get in front of the decision maker. Because if you think that just sending a paper with your prospect, with the main contact is going to do it, and they take it and they show them, and the decision maker says, wow, I didn't believe you, but looking at this document really sold me on it. That's not going to do it. You need to be there. Now, how do you get in front of the decision maker though? Because it's very hard. And what we need to do is make sure that the contact is your champion. Okay, that's a big thing. Get them to be your champion. How do you do that? Well, when you're going through your demo with them and when you're getting the feedback from them, hearing that it's valuable, at the end, you need to say, hey, all else being equal, if this was completely up to you, would you want this tool in your hands? Would you want to be using our product so that you can accelerate your company? And if the answer is yes, then you need to get a commitment from them saying, okay, that's awesome. I'm so glad. Now we know we need to go through more steps. We've done this a lot and we've worked with a lot of companies on how to get this implemented into their company. So is it okay if I take control and set up the next steps? Yes. Okay, great. Since that's the case, the next thing is we need to go to your decision maker, your CEO, your CFO, COO, whatever it is, and we need to have a meeting. The three of us, you want to keep them included so that they still feel like they're responsible and involved. So the three of us are going to have a meeting and we'll be able to explain exactly why this is so important for your organization, your department, whatever it is. That's how you can do it. Now, if they balk and they say, well, I don't know, I don't think you need to go back to your commitment with them or their commitment with you and say, hey, you just told me that you need this and you want this. Are you still committed to doing everything you can to get this in your organization? Yes. Well, we've seen this. We've done this a lot. We know what works, what doesn't work. This is the best opportunity for you to get the tool in your hand. And you really have to challenge them and make sure they understand that they want this. They need to have you in front of their decision maker. Only then can you get those meetings to happen and you can make deals happen. You can get closes. So get in front of the decision maker. Don't try and put together some one pager that hopefully sells everybody. It's not going to work. I hope that this helps you. I hope that you were able to level up from this. If so, again, like that, hit that like button down there. And if you want to ask a question or if you have a comment about this or if you don't believe me, go ahead and post down below in a comment. I'll be able to respond to that and answer those. I hope you like this. Take care. I'll see you next time.